So, the Red Squigs, if you're wondering, they are Wood Elves. They're just owned by an orc beer company who rebranded them to the Red Squigs. So everything about them looks like orcs, but it's Wood Elves. They breezed past Altdorf Athletic in the round 28 to secure their place in this round. The Celtics received bye as the Elite Division champions. Now, head coaches Vincent Rockclaw and Tony Tooth meet for the second time, with Rockclaw winning the previous meeting 2-1 while still cursed as a sentient crab last season. There's a lot of backstory there if you're new to this. It was a 2-1 win over Tony Tooth's Vinscore Defiant side. Of course, Tooth was coaching last season. The Celtics were pitch cleared for the second time since they joined the ZFL, as they drew 1-1 with the Boozers last match. The Red Squigs have suffered 18 casualties in all competitions so far. That is a ZFL high and an average of 4.5 casualties per game. They are dropping like flies. Now, Hugh McNamara makes his Celtics debut as a blitzer today, replacing Henrik Maxtilius, who was fairly renowned as one of the Celtics' key players, who was a guard blitzer. Maxtilius was killed, failing a dodge against the Boozers. McNamara has the dives into tackles trait, giving him the dive and tackle skill. And Hugh's twin brother Paddy is also in the Celtics Academy, which Hugh has promoted from. And he's also in the crowd today watching this game. So, at this point, to yourself, Razter, we are basically ready to go whenever you guys are. We can switch back to our bog standard Blood Bowl 3 look to have a look at the two teams in a bit more detail. Viking Cop, you can even launch Blood Bowl 3 and watch this yourself. We don't need to share screen anymore.
Actually, Blood Bowl 3 is launched on my end, so let's go for that.
So, I mean, look at this Celtics roster. Now, why do the Celtics have a 16-player roster, I hear you ask? Because Recuperate, which is the miracle cure that recovers players from the MNG part of their injury, they sponsor the Tor Lithanel Rangers, who are the Celtics' arch rivals. So the Celtics refuse to use the stuff. So they've got the money to do it. They have completely bloated out the roster to make sure that they've always got bench. The game has just started, so that's a quick look at that roster. We look at the rest of them when we get into the game. Now, the Celtics are in their change kit, their away kit here. They normally play in the white and green hoops, but there was a bit of a colour clash with the Red Squigs home kit, which was it's sort of white and dark red. Wasn't great to look at. And then the Red Squigs' own away kit is white and green, so that wasn't going to work. So the Celtics are unusually playing at home in their sort of neon yellow change kit.
Ooh, we're gonna have some broom action.
The coaches have disappeared, and instead we see all the players on the sideline, and we're going to zoom through nothing.
Nope, nobody. That was a special.
Cool. That went well. I assume the players are ahead of us slightly, and that's why that happened.
I blame Helmut.
Lots of inducements for the Whitepeak Red Squigs, who do have a couple of star players of their own, including, we see this guy a lot, Helmut Wolf. Not popular with the Fangorn Falcons, Helmut Wolf. We know he's banned from their stadium, but of course he turns out for Tony Tooth teams a lot. So, key players to look out for the Red Squigs. They have old Root, the Treeman. He's sort of fine. We're looking at BT Spriley, the Movement 9 Sprint Sure Feet catcher. Excellent player is Spriley. And then we have Darby Duffert, the War Dancer, who has Strip Ball and Juggernaut. And we also have Geordie Julius, who is the frenzy tackle and juggernaut. We've got 2 juggernaut war dancers. Spicy stuff. Was there a thing where spectating the match could get one or both of the coaches disconnected, or did that get fixed? I'm hoping it got fixed.
Yes.
I'm sure the coaches will get in touch to let me know if something goes wrong. I will keep my eyes peeled on that. This being the ZFL, they're not exactly banned from chat. It's fine. What else do we have in the way of inducements? We have Helmut Wolf, of course. The Red Squigs have a rostered assistant coach, I think that is, or is that an inducement assistant coach? Either way, they've got an assistant coach. And that seems to be about it besides Helmut.
Only
Celtics,
that,
by the
right?
way, 5 rerolls.
Hey. And 3 assistant coaches too.
This is our new blitzer, Hugh McNamara. Has diving tackle. It means that both of the Celtics blitzers have diving tackle. Kyogo Lagarda, very, very good player. He has been clutch for the Celtics on a number of occasions. The 5 rerolls come from the 4 rerolls for their team harmony, and 1 on Selwyn Acacia, who is a new thrower. Presumably, the Celtics have been spending money. Another player to watch out for, Pontus Budibus. He's another star of the ZFL. Be bold, be brave. So 3 on the bench. 1 journeyman on the bench for the Red Squigs, who do have kick and are going to send this kick short. And a timeout will cost both teams a turn.
She's not particularly influential in this scenario.
Oh, Acacia is also a new academy player. Wow. Excellent find then for the Celtics. Seems to be 2 journeymen in play for the Red Squigs. And I'm so used to the replay mode.
Leader. Very nice. Oh, here comes Budabus. You can easily recognize him because of his winged feet. And McNamara produces his first knockdown of his career in the league division. Of course, no break. They may come later.
So used to watching these games on replay mode that this is
this tempo is completely different. I'm going for a beer.
But it does give us a little bit more time to maybe discuss some more ZFL background things. So if anyone is a new viewer and does have any questions about this, because it is a bit unusual compared to normal Blood Bowl, do ask away. I will put the old ZFL command in chat as well. You can check out the standings there. It's all deliberately unbalanced. It's all done for the narrative. The Celtics are kind of like the big bad. Nobody likes them. Ball in the hand of Bain McTilio, who's going to hand it off to Selwyn Acacia. I mean, the Celtics pushing players forward. We've got Bobby McBonner in scoring range. With diving catch, he's a very good catcher. Not so good at anything else. He's a very good catcher.
I went away for a beer and you see Bobby McWhat?
Bonner. That's a fumble from Acacia, but the pass the second time round
That's good skill.
is good. McAneely, former thrower for this team, who was converted to play catcher in the off-season. He's now movement 9.
Plenty of position changes in this team as well as in the Rangers, who hopefully are not forgetting what they were doing last season and perform great in the new role. So we are probably going to see a couple of dodges here. And yeah, the Celtics, I think, the Celtics are going very aggressive, as this is their kind of trademark, I would say.
Yeah, but when you got 5 re-rolls and the sort of team the Celtics have got, I think you're never going to be shy. They are giving up a couple of blocks, slightly weirdly. Oh, they still got a blitz to take. That's why they're going to go with a double score.
Well, you have 5 re-rolls. You can take one of them away and roll a pow on Darby Duffett.
Yeah, Darby Duffett going down. Duffett, who insists on wearing the number 10 jersey. It's his favourite number for the Red Squigs. He goes down. He's okay. And there's a 1 die from Dizal Antonius. Produces simply...
Who has produced an assist on his colleagues involuntarily because he's not following to face the tree.
Because we couldn't push into that square because there's a player on the floor. So the Red Squigs did set up to one side. They have kind of given the Celtics a channel to push into. That noise meant that we've had 100 bits. Torek, thank you very, very much for the 100 bits.
Hey.
Very much appreciate that. Oh, an immediate root.
That's a rooted tree. That in normal circumstances may mean some little bit of stalling, but considering that we have Helmut on the pitch, I assume... Oh, well, that's 1-9. Juggernaut, good skill. Hey, Juggernaut, good skill. Juggernaut... Wait.
We'll dissect this. There's a KO anyway on Darius Forrester. We can dissect that.
Okay.
Firstly,
dissect that.
Torek, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Secondly, yeah, we could have just taken the both down, and the passive form of Juggernaut would have allowed us to just cancel the wrestle there. But as it is, we pushed him and we rolled a couple of powers. So, what's not to like?
We can do that.
There's a few blocks that the Red Squigs can take here. That from Bradford Dart, who's already taken out an Orc ball carrier, you might remember. And again, Bradford Dart finds an armor break. And again, Bradford Dart finds a KO.
Ooh, look at this defense from the Squigs.
Dart's got lead in his boots. 2 KOs already. There's another block to take on Kyogo Lagarda. You are admittedly pow fishing there. If you can get a knockdown where you don't get a removal, you've still got a chainsaw. But we can't foul this because we're too efficient at removing everything. Double pushes there on Lagarda.
That's not knockdown, and there is no reroll for that.
I wonder if he might step onto Jordy Julius here. Yes, he will.
Yes. Tackle versus tackle. Probably can provide an assist for the 2-day block next turn. Oh, look at his coming. Ha ha! The one and only Helmut.
Yeah, Tree, the one thing that command that I've got doesn't really cover is the little overview document, the little slides that give people an idea of some of the backstories that are going on and all that sort of thing. So I can improve it that way. I think because I'm uploading these games to YouTube now, I probably also need to do something about chat not appearing on the screen because it doesn't translate to YouTube. But we're also a fair way into the season already. So I will sort that out by the time the Christmas break is done.
Do we have chat on the screen?
It doesn't appear on like the VOD itself, so when you watch it on YouTube, you won't see all the chat. Now, the edge part of the screen is covered by BT Spriley, so that isn't too difficult for the Celtics to move out the way if they really wanted to. Pontus Budaboost is going to try and do exactly that, and Budaboost finds the POW. Budaboost finds the POW and the stun.
Very handy break.
He's a good player, is Budaboost. We know this.
But I think it's not enough to make the Celtics push forwards. I think they are going backwards, actually.
I think they might score.
Oh, they tried the knockdown on Julius. No luck for them in that aspect. Budaboost is exposed.
Yeah, they're going to score.
Budaboost is very exposed to a juggernaut tackle player. Actually, Budapest is very strong. Now this is going to be strong.
Yeah, McAneely's going to score and give the Celtics an early lead.
Good play from McAneely, who spotted the gap and went through it almost without thinking. And I think this is going to cause Helmut Wolf to the Squigs. Alright. That was a weird turn 3 for the Celtics.
Yeah, I assume something's wrong with the turn signals in there. Now, that quick score is going to send off Helmut Wolf. And in an attempt to argue the call, Tony Tooth has also been sent off.
My goodness. So the Squigs are not without coach.
Big fan of the font work here, by the way.
Oh, the font work?
The secret weapon of player format, Helmut Wolf in italics. Suddenly bigger font has been spotted by the referee.
Yeah, alright. Didn't check that. Yes. Just to make it more noticeable, because he has been spotted by the referee.
Both KOs came back as well. Excellent sequence of dice for the Tor Lithanel Celtics, who, I promise you, the dice are not rigged for.
Yeah. You always promise that. We never believe. Alright, so the Celtics are back to the full squad. And the Squids have only lost Helmut, who admittedly did have a very minor role this game. He has more time to enjoy his gold in something like useful, like drinking beer or whatever.
Chick Aitken seems to be a newbie as well. He looks to have safe pair of hands. Excellent skill. He's on the sort of edge of the protect 5 set.
Yeah, I've seen him. I think that he may be one of the best defensive skills in the game.
Yeah.
Enough to allow him to become a premium LOS member.
Yeah, well, you don't want dangerous hands, right? You want safe hands, and he's got safe hands.
He has 2 actually.
They're not
but
sure.
2.
They're not sure hands. I wouldn't go that far. They're certainly safe.
It's safe.
He might also be the brother of Alec Aitken. I'm not sure what the relationship is there. Of course, Alec Aitken died and now plays for the Sartosa Deckhands.
There is a lot of family business involved in the ZFL. You know, we have twins playing in an Imperial Elite team. We have the brother of some of the Squig players attending in the bench. Not in the bench, in the stands.
Actually, the Celtics have already
that
faced...
kick is landing on Derby.
It is, yeah. The Celtics have already faced the Deckhands in the opening game of the season. Else, poor Chick might have been forced to go up against his brother, who would be a zombie.
Family drama.
Be quite hard for him.
So, perfect D for the Celtics. They decide to... Oh, they're going to move some key players to the sideline. Not sure if I'm a fan of this. Why not?
Well, we're tying up Spriley.
We're really tying up Spriley.
2 lots of diving tackle on BT Spriley right now. We want him locked in place.
Tackle and diving tackle, definitely.
Has to be said, of course, Henrik Maxtilius was kind of the undoubted star as Darby Dufford catches the ball. Was the undoubted star of the Celtics team. Certainly at the beginning and the early part of last season, but I think as time went on...
Immediate foul on Forrester. Yes, but no break. Yes, he was one of the best players.
Didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, very valuable because of his guard skill. Definitely opening plenty of plays for the Celtics during last season and early this one. But now with the guard player gone, that's going to build a 3-die hit on the tree. Are we going for the 3-die hit straight away?
And the ball's not super safe. We're going to move the ball over to this side to at least protect it a bit more. The journeyman, Zathos, is on the field now, along with Senidor. Expensive things, journeyman, in the ZFL. That will be costing the Red Squigs a pretty penny, but they can afford it. And the knockdown
Ooh,
from
that's
Old
a break.
Roots on Sean Horney. And it's KO. No Horney.
No Horny. The wrong sequence of dice. Because inverted it would have produced a removal. Oh, look at this. That's another break. Understand. Very, very useful. Do we have a chance for a blitz hit on whom?
There is not going to be a blitz.
There's going to be a foul?
There is going to be a foul.
Nice. Nice move from the Squigs producing the KO. Look at this.
Yeah, Darius Forrest has gone. And
okay,
it was the dirty player that got the KO. And look at that dodge from BT Spriley. Away from tackle, diving tackle. Just roll sixes. Pretend it doesn't exist.
Diving tackle fake skill. Oh, I love the memes. I love the memes. All right. Great opening from the Squigs. Now in turn 3, with 2 players from the Celtics gone.
Yeah, 2 removals is good there. Now they've got a chance,
So
Jordy Julius.
Stand.
Julius is certainly exposed here because he had to follow up that frenzy hit. And the rest of the team has kind of abandoned him. We know he's a bit got a bit of an ego on him, has Julius. He's already done an interview calling out Duffett and half of the rest of the team for not being up to scratch.
Well, his ego may found a boot sooner than later.
Will any of his teammates shed a tear if he gets wrestled to the ground and fouled here?
Do you think he's getting fouled or wrestled? Because Budabus is going down also, and that's not the Celtics' favorite. And they had a chance for the tackle hit.
Indeed, Torek, these 2 teams are both elite division. We are considering...
But one is from the top. Ooh. All right. Push direction. That's not the one I was expecting. Are we blitzing the loner? We may be blitzing the loner and putting diving tackle on the ball.
I think that's the plan.
That's the classic Celtics play.
Aggro stuff. Might re-roll that. Doesn't need to.
Yeah. Doesn't need to. Lagada makes the smart play, and he's already putting his breath on the ball. Oh, chain push potentially here.
Who do you push?
Where do you push?
The knockdown on Riley Witherwit from Bobby McBonner. And the armor break is useful. Problem is that you've kind of pushed an assist onto the Chick Aitken base that you had going here. It's heavy pressure from the Celtics.
Do you think Julius is going for Lagada? It can easily go that way.
The problem is the sidestep, right?
Right?
You don't get a knockdown
fans
first time.
Are not going to save you from that. That's a nice hit. And a KO also. All right. It's a strong start. It's a really strong start for the Squigs.
Third Celtics player KO'd on the drive. It might be that we're just going to try and shift the ball over this way. Maybe if we also just pretend that diving tackle is a fake skill, then we'll be okay.
I think that Lagada is getting blitzed somehow. Or, I'm not sure. Or if not blitzed... Oh,
there's a handoff to Bradford Dart.
Surprise handoff. Hey, look at this. So it's going to be Burnaby who's going to get blitzed. Yes. Well, that's not the direction I was expecting for, but... Oh, it's another break. Not a KO this time.
Celtics armor's not hanging around at the moment. An option for a one die from Sainador. Takes it, rolls a skull.
I don't think he's rolling that. It's the loner. Loner tried to do something more of a pro player. He failed.
Yes, the Red Squigs will look the worst team here, and it's partly because they were just promoted. And they are they might be rich. They're certainly a rich team now, but it's taken them time to establish themselves as a team with the same quality as the Celtics. But this is an opportunity to prove that they can compete. And they might be 1-0 down, but they've done very well on this drive.
Hello, Saints. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, hello. Don't know
Is
why
this
I'm
the
getting
first
this
anniversary of the
though.
ZFL?
Here's
Can
to
it be?
ZFL's first year.
We're getting close to
Herring
it. If
Fools
it's
and
not.
Herring Fools and Herring Doom Gobo.
Thank you, Sins. Big fan of Haran Doom Gobo at the end of that. Yeah, it's not the official first anniversary of the ZFL, but this is the last stream of the ZFL's the first year. We brought it to life in like February of this year, and it has been a lot of fun since then. Very happy with how it's going.
Be honest, it's been amazing. Been amazing stuff.
There'll be a blitz here onto Derby Duffett from Kyogo Lagarda. Now Lagarda will normally... Oh, it's not going to be onto Lagarda.
No, he wants to be on the ball. Oh, face there, rush. Reverse hit, gets the knockdown.
I was going to say, Lagarda normally finds a power. He's a good player. He's a bit like George Fleisch in that respect. You need him to do a job, he'll just step up and do that job. And there's a dodge from Bobby McBonner. The Celtics have repositioned quite nicely here. They're just offering a sliver of a channel down the flank.
No, they are. I think the Squigs are going to reposition centrally. They can even move the tree to block somehow the normal path. Oh, that's right away, pow!
Yeah,
On
Derby
San Antonio.
Duffett.
Derby Duffett is very angry.
Pushing him onto the tree. That implies we might be going to move the tree.
Oh, the tree is going to the direction I was not expecting. I was hoping. I was expecting it to go and base both Lagada and Budapest, but that's not the case. Oh, that smells of a foul.
You've got a tackle blitz available. The challenge is the frenzy, right? Because he can sidestep you into a red dice on the second block.
But I think he's not going for...
And off again.
He has the ball. You don't need to 4+ dodge. Right?
Yeah, Jordi Julius has the ball.
This tells me that probably no foul.
Oh, there's a blitz from Julius. That could be interesting.
Oh
It's a
God.
1 in 9.
Oh.
Juggernaut doesn't use.
But he does not risk the one die.
Yeah, he'll
But it
dodge
was a
away
frenzy
from that.
trap, actually. But I think the Celtics have a 2-die on the ball if they want it.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit overexposed on that side.
Yeah, because this Antonius is in range.
Oh, there's going to be a foul.
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, and he's sent
it's
off.
a send-off.
There's Antonius, the
send-off.
Celtics. No, it was a foul from the Red Squigs, sorry.
Yeah, foul from the Red Squigs into send-off because there is no argue to call. Coach is out. But this Antonius was actually the potential 2-die threat on Julius. And the Squigs needed to deal with that.
Yeah, it's fair. They might still be able to get round. It'll be a lot of dice for someone like Budapest to get there.
Right. So the Squigs down to 10 players, but the Celtics are down to 7. You can trust the refs in the ZFL. Everybody knows that.
Worth pointing out something I forgot to mention in the preview. Actually, we are actually watching a match between the Elite Division champions from last season and the Second Division champions from last season. They will meet later on in the season again in the Elite Division, but this, of course, for a place in the Howitzer Cup quarterfinals. Pontus Budaboos finds another POW. This time on Bob Rouse.
He's being bold. Probably loose. Finds a break too. Nicely played.
Now, would we... Now, that throw behind there really scuppers that angle. There's a POW from Hugh McNamara, the debutant blitzer.
I think Lagarde is going to punch that.
No, he's going to go for Spriley instead.
He wants to base the ball. That's just a push.
Might see a reroll
That's
on that.
not going to break. Nope. That's not going to break the screen. He will not be able to get into... Well, he can always 4+ dodge. He decides not to.
There's the base on the ball again.
Right. McBonner. Do I pronounce it properly?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's a spicy one.
There's a couple on this team.
I did not realize, but I only recognize this one. That's going to be the blitz. I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's going to be Darby Duffert, the blitz on Bobby McBonner.
It was that extra assist from Shane Indoor, the loner, was not needed, but I guess it's cutting down the path from Diesel Antonius to go and do anything helpful.
We are going to continue over this way.
That's kind of an open catch.
Yeah, I am not sure we'll be able to complete that.
Well, we have a catch at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should be able to complete that. Would we? Yeah, we have a catcher to close the loose cage. Are we going for the close cage or for the loose cage? The loose cage is fine.
There's the close cage.
Close cage. We prefer the close cage. Also fine.
A loose cage would always be tempting to the Tor Lithanel Celtics. There's a dodge from diving tackle. So we've got a whole sequence of skills to do now. We're going to activate diving tackle. And he's going to roll a 2. So we can't use the dodge skill because tackle is in play.
But the sequence does not work like that.
And down he goes. Down they both go.
Oh, that was very special. I've not played with diving tackle in this game yet. But the sequence means that you roll first the dodge, and then the player with diving tackle decides whether he wants to use it or not.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure.
How it was presented to us.
You're right, that how that was presented was, before you even find out the result of the dodge roll, you have to decide whether to use diving tackle.
But I have to say that at this point, Senindor, the loner, is doing an awesome screen on Diesel Antonius. That's very annoying.
Celtics kind of out of position.
Well, they are fast enough to go and set themselves in front of the Squigs because there are 2 more turns remaining.
T-Mist is right that it will only prompt the diving tackle if it would make a difference, and we do know that because we saw Beatley Spriley dodge from 2 diving tackle players earlier in the game, and it didn't do anything. So, yeah, it is just a display. It's weird. Blitz from Kyogo Lagarde. Gets the knockdown on Bradford Dart. If we want to take the both down, we do. Armour break. And it's a stun. As again, we will look to place diving tackle on the ball. It's a very clear strategy from the Celtics, isn't it? Keep pressuring.
Against elves, it works wonders. You have blocks, side step, diving tackle. So it's the best ball pressure. How to say? It's not a ball hawk. It's just an annoyance, right? I mean, the Squigs can get away with a simple 2+ handoff to Witherwitch and an easy score.
Imagine we're going to see
But
McAneely. There you go.
They cannot do this anymore.
There's the cover. Budaboos and Acacia still to move as well. And we've got elves strewn all over the place.
Oh, but this can mean that we may have a leap. It's just 3+ leap. So just switch sides for Julius. But he will be in range of Budaboos. Ooh, that's a good call. And the Celtics already placing a scoring threat. Because
turn 7.
they have a strong positioning here, actually.
Diving tackle can affect leap. Because it's an agility test.
And you prefer to dodge, right? I mean, dodging on a 4+ and blitzing McNary away and scoring would be great. Alternative is blitzing back with Witherwitch. That's not great, right?
Yeah, it's a tough setup. If we're looking to not score this turn, there's the option of just giving the ball to Witherwitch and hoping he can one-die his way through to a score.
Well, he has block.
Brain Lord confirming that he is pretty much the only person who cheers for the Celtics. I always thought you were a Quicks fan, Brain Lord.
Oh! Alright. Straight away, 2-die punch. Are we following that? So.
Chance to hit the leader. Sensibly taken. And that's a spicy blitz.
Fat pow. That's a very spicy blitz because it opens no gap for any. Oof.
Unless we're going back to the left, armor break from Witherwitch onto McNamara, the newbie. Oh, it's a handoff to Darby Duffett.
Okay, Duffett with the ball. The ball is safe. Ish.
Pontus Budaboos is knocking round. I don't know if it's that safe.
Oof. Knockdown from Budaboos on Mac Bonner.
Oh, an injury.
Well, look at the Squigs. You think this is going to be... No, that's not throwing the apple.
But we don't have to worry about McBonner anymore. Tree is going to take root.
Alright, that was fair. So the Celtics have only 6 players on the pitch. One of them is down, one is a scoring threat. Kind of a scoring threat. He's far away. He's not a scoring threat. He is a scoring threat.
Well, with no sure hands in play, Pontus Budaboos has certainly had more difficult sack attempts than this in his career. Yep. Here goes Budaboos. It's a skull.
Okay, needs a reroll. Budaboos. No, that's not disappointing. The ball goes down. Where is it going? Where is it landing? The magic of the scatter. Where is it going? Oh, that's not good for the Celtics.
Well,
not ideal.
It's not irretrievable, but it's not super retrievable. Gonna take some dice. We've still got 2 rerolls, and it is the last turn. So if we're in on this, you kind of
can go
might
red
as well.
dicing. You can red dice. Do that and see what happens.
I wonder if is there a way you probably could make it a 1 dice if you're willing to bring Odin Burnaby all around the side to mark Cloudsley Swain. There's going to be a potentially wild end to this first half. And Celtics looking to get that 2-touchdown lead. They've stood up the thrower. I believe that's the action they've just taken.
Yeah, he did right that.
And we're giving up on the score. We've decided that is not on.
They are going to try and base the ball with as much as they have.
Well, they've got the dive and tackle. They can just put on the ball and hope for the best again. Well, not with that player there.
I like this. I like this play. I like this play a lot.
One dice pow from Kyogo Lagarda again.
That was a good one.
Just delivers. Just delivers every time. Red Squigs need to find a way to recover this. I would assume we're going to see an attempted scatter somewhere. And then it's like a magnet hands hope for the best sort of setup.
I think it can be okay. That's the hit on Budabus.
It's a push on Budabus. Now this scatter is huge.
This scatter can be crazy.
He's got it!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Darby Duffett catches the ball, but he's still locked in place. Can we free him?
I guess we do. We can two-die. Can we two-die block McAnally? No.
It's not too difficult to remove the dive and tackle, I don't think.
No, because Dart can two-die him. No. It has to be Swain who needs to blitz him away from diving tackle, and then can we chain push Budabus?
Well, the chain push is on. Problem is, this is a catcher, right? So he's strength 2.
Yeah.
We haven't used the blitz.
Rooted. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
We're not there yet, but that could be a
No.
huge...
It's much easier, actually. It's much easier. We can put an assist and blitz McAnally away, and then 2+ dodge and score. You know, we can use Swain to put the assist on McAnally, and then we can blitz with Duffett against McAnally, and unless it's both down, yeah, there it goes. There it goes. That's gonna be the blitz.
Will it find the result we are looking for? Darby Duffett finds...
Push is good enough.
The push. And then it's going to be a 2+ to score with the reroll. Duffett equalises the game for the Red Squigs.
What a great play. Well, what a great play. What a great aggressive defense from the Celtics too.
Half-time 1-1. We'll be back after this quick message.
Be bold. Be brave. Be loose. Be Budabus.
Harmani by Budabus. The new collection.
Second half then, 1-1. A couple of KOs came back for the Celtics. Darius Forrester and Sean Horney are back on the field. And there was no KOs.
You say a couple of KOs. It was like 4 KOs. Or 3 KOs.
Oh, changing weather puts the ball right on the sideline.
No deal.
We could see a Howitzer Cup this season where the Celtics are knocked out at the first time of asking. The Mavericks are knocked out at the first time of asking. And the Royals are knocked out at the first time of asking. That's the top 3 from last season. And of course, Vince scored Defiant, last season's finalists, are already out. But there's a long way to go yet for Whitepeak. This would be a statement result for them if they can get it. Armour break from Darby Duffett. Finds a stun on Matthias Palmer. Clousley Swain here is going to go for the pass to presumably Spriley. Makes the pass.
Oh, that's a big one. At least it was on my screen. Like a massive... No, it was a massive dice. Rolling a 1 in there. That's a 3 die from the tree. Oh! Also, his leg is shaking.
Yes.
This Antonius is not enjoying this.
Yeah, we have a shaky leg on the floor here. There's
Ooh,
the pow.
that's why you make it a 3 die.
Sean Horney back on the line. And Sean Horney survives it this time.
Go on, Antonius.
That, I think, was necessary because I think Buddha Boost would have happily had a go at that. So will we see the same approach again from the Celtics of just trying to put Kyogo Lagarda on the ball with the tackle, dive and tackle? Or will we have to say, okay, that approach actually hasn't worked out for us. I mean, it nearly worked out for us in the first half. Just didn't quite get the scatter and the recovery that we wanted. So maybe that's enough to say, right, we'll stick to the same game plan again in this second half.
Well, there is a hit on Darby Duffett right now. It's a shame that the Celtics don't have any frenzy piece, actually.
I think we'll just go for Bradford Dart by the looks of things. You can make a 3 dice there on the catcher. I mean, Dart has been a threat. Do not forget that crazy play where he dived the Black Crag Bozo's screen to red die sack and injure the ball carrier, which ultimately won the Red Squigs that game against the Orcs. He's got magic in him when he wants to. We are going instead for Jordy Julius with Kyogo Lagarda. Finds the pow because it's Kyogo Lagarda. Of course he does. Now, will he dodge through there on the 3+2+ to go and base the ball? I wonder. Yes, he will. Look at that. So pressure once again from Vincent Rockclaw, the Minotaur coach of the Tor Lithanel Celtics. We have a game plan and we are sticking to it. Ooh.
It was a big one on my screen too.
Yeah, that was a spicy dodge. That was a 3+. Dodge reroll has gone. We wanted to make that more difficult because there is there's not a surf risk because of sidestep. But you can see it's heavy, heavy pressure from the Celtics here.
Well, that's the classic Celtics play, and that is what it's been working for them for the entire last season and this one. So no surprise, they have the right player for that.
Oh, Julius snakes the dodge. Oh no, Jordy Julius has snaked the dodge away.
We just said about this. We just said that this is okay. The Celtics don't get the ball down. That's a reroll.
There it is.
That's the ball down.
Lagarda gets the sack on BT Spriley. Where does the ball go? Not ideal again.
Not ideal. But the release is not used. So this can mean another scatter, actually.
It's certainly a lot more recoverable than the last time we were in a similar position. But it's Geordie Julius, the egomaniac war dancer himself, who's dropped a bollock, really. There is a blitz, and there is a potential surf on the thrower. Because we've not used the blitz to make that sack.
So there's also a big kind of screen in there. Passive screen. It will not make it easy to go through.
It's only a 2+ through
Celtics
the
want
gap
to.
here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 2+ and then 2+ into 2+. Yeah, it's doable. I think we want to scatter the ball. We have Blood's diving tackle on the ball. So I guess the Celtics are happy for now. Here they go. They don't find the foul. This is going to be
I assume he won't scatter the ball because it's currently on the diving tackle, and you wouldn't want it to be off that player. But instead, you can pressure Darby Duffer to the sideline with Pontus Budaboos. And that would be a more valuable surf if you can get it next time round. There's the dodge through from Odin Burnaby. And the Celtics have this situation on lockdown for now.
The Celtics can try the 3+. Pick it, actually. With McAnally. It's a 2+ dodge, 2+ dodge. 3+ pick up, 2+ dodge. No tackle.
We're in a time bank. The Celtics have used a lot more of their time bank than the Red Squigs have. Darius Forrester's next to go through, and he's actually going to block unless he makes a rush. There's the rush to get out of the way.
Yeah, they're going for the ball.
They're the Celtics. Of course they're going for the ball. Movement 9 McAneely will be all over this given the chance. Uses dodge. Needs a reroll there on the second dodge. But McAneely has the ball in hand and is away downfield. The Celtics have turned this over. And the Red Squigs are right up against it now. Dodge from Sean Horney away from the tree. To provide something of a screen as well. It's a very good setup from Rockclaw and the Celtics. That one snake from Julius, and it's all gone wrong for Whitepeak. Another reroll. Are we committing that? We are. To lock Swain on the sidelines.
Oh, with 5 rerolls in pocket, I think we can commit that.
The tree immediately takes root. Useful pow on the blodger from Riley Witherwit to start this turn. That does free up Bob Rouse.
I think it's going to be Julius.
Yeah, well, I think the only approach here is to try and move McTilio. It relies on this loner hit from Zarthos, who does not 1 in 9. That was the important thing there. And Julius is going to have to one-dice this and recover it and get it safe pretty much all on his own. Geordie Julius makes the dodge this time and gets the sack. No juggernaut will be used here. McAneely goes down. Oh, bad scatter for the Red Squigs. That was the worst possible scatter. That honestly could not have been worse. And now Duffett needs to find a way out of his current predicament. Swain needs to find a way out of his predicament as well.
It's going to be the loner who blocks Palmer away to make some gap for Bradford to go through and make something happen. Oh no, Bradford is going through straight away. The Fed will need to jump away from this mess.
Yeah, Duffett needs to get out there. The 4+2+ out. Oh, and he's failed the first one. Down goes Darby Duffett. He's at least not broken his own armour. But he's also at least not surfed. Unlike Cloudsley Swain, who is straight into the crowd. Hugh McNamara gets a first career surf. And the one remaining thrower on this Red Squig side is off the field and KO'd. Now just a case of mopping up the rest of the pieces here. You've got Budaboos who can recover it. You've got McAneely who can recover it. There's a knockdown from Lagarda once again. And BT Spriley. That's the one-turn threat, and that is a huge removal. No Apothecary. Perhaps Tony 2 thinks this one might be done.
Well, this is a one-time shot. There is no comeback chance. Either you go through this or you're out of the Howitzer Cup.
No second chances here. So if anything, maybe the Wood Elves need to find a way to force a quicker score from the Celtics than they might like.
Okay, this can be Hogney making the recovery. No, it's not going to be Hogney. It's going to be McAneely, actually.
I think McAneely will probably pick it up and just retreat back behind this line of Celtics.
There was a one somewhere in
Oh,
there.
no, he's away forward. We want the pitch
Ah!
position. Oh, he's up.
Is this the
He's
siesta
okay.
move?
It's the siesta move.
It's the siesta move.
I think this bug seems to be if they start the turn on the ground or something and then pick it up, get up and pick it up, then they go back to lying down.
This is the new bug from the new North release, maybe? Okay, 189 in there. Is this a riddle? I don't think so. No.
Oh, and Matthias Palmer. He's hurt himself. To SBP for Witherwit.
Yeah, but it's only a badly hurt. So it's not a terrible casualty against the Celtics yet again.
I mean, the ball is... It looks like it's on the floor, but it's not.
Can we call it officially the system move?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Oh,
Jordy Julius.
Excellent stuff today.
Taking the blitz.
This is a leap. Right?
Well, we might make a dodge elsewhere first. We are blitzing the ball carrier. Question is, how are we doing it? There's a bit of a bug in leap as well, it must be said. So leap is not the most amazing skill to use. You might need to click on like an intermediate square in order to make the leap work, if that's what we are trying.
What did you say?
There's a bug with leap. I don't know if it's fixed or not.
But in this position, I would probably 3+ dodge first. And then maybe continue 3+ dodging until I run.
Oh, no, that'll work. We're just going to run through and we're going to sack the ball once again.
Second sack for Julius. Nice. The siesta move did not confuse him this time. He's going for the pickup.
And the egomaniac war dancer is doing it on his own for the Whitepeak Red Squigs. Might be a loner block here. Sainidol will get a hit on Punter's Budaboos. Can you imagine?
Nah, not really.
Sainidol does not find the POW on Budaboos.
Was nice try. Gotta admit.
I might not have...
Budaboos.
Oh no, it's not Budaboos. It's Lagarda. Sorry, it's Lagarda.
It's moving Lagarda closer to the ball. It's at one single rush right now from basing the ball with diving tackle.
Oh, 3+2+ from Bradford Dart.
Yeah, he wants to support his mate.
Yeah, we just need more players back there for when this inevitably gets sacked again.
One more. You need one more.
And Witherwit takes the one dice, rolls a skull, and is okay. That was an ambitious one-die attempt on a blodger, it must be said.
Why does it feel like the Squigs have no team on the pitch?
I don't know.
They have how many players? 2, 3.
Well, they had one on the bench. There's 4 on the
5,
sideline.
6. There are 4 in the middle of the pitch. There's the 3. Witherweed who got knocked down.
Here goes Budaboos.
Yeah.
Budaboos will get the sack with wrestle. Anything Jordi Julius can do, Pontus Budaboos can do better. And the ball scatters into the hands of Odin.
Oh, yeah.
Odin Burnaby. We probably didn't want that.
Has the ball.
We might have wanted the score.
We wanted the ball. We wanted the ball. You don't get to choose. You want the ball, you get the ball.
This is indeed a very entertaining game. You sack the ball, I sack the ball, you sack the ball. Oh, and a snake!
Oh.
From
You
Forrester.
roll a snake, I roll a snake. You roll a snake, I roll a snake. It's a game. So.
Well, Jordi Julius
What?
has a one dice on the ball.
Here for 2 die. I mean, can we bring Darby Dufet back for a 2 die? We can bring him back for a follow 2.
That would make it the follow-up 2 dice, yeah.
It's a 1 die into 2 die.
Here goes Julius. He gets the both down.
Okay.
Now, do you juggernaut
Julius.
this, or do you just take your both down?
Yeah, you take the ball down. And you break
The
armor.
break, and Julius.
And you don't get back the hands. Oh, Julius, what a champ.
Will he re-roll that? He did re-roll it. Oh, and the balls with Bane Mactilio now.
Mactilio, not Maxtilius. Mactilio has the ball. 1 die push from the loner. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He did re-roll it. He rolled a 1 on the
Short
catch.
promise that was not rigged. I don't trust him.
It is, and there's a 1 on the
that was a
dodge from Sainador, who has stunned himself. It is textbook Tor Lithanel Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics black magic, as Jay Leaf says. It continues. It's unstoppable.
This is
The
proven to be
Celtics
the
will get away from
perfect
this.
8-turn stall.
Well, kind of. It's very entertaining. We have had 3 sacks already.
Jordi Julius has sacked the ball 3 times, and the Celtics still have it. Can they
It's very
extricate
difficult for. I
rookie
guess it's very
lineman?
difficult for Julius. Okay, let's well, push from McNamara. I know it's a knockdown from McNamara because he's a blitzer. I forgot he's a blitzer.
There's the stun.
Oh, there's a beautiful chain push playing here. There's a beautiful chain push play with a blitz from Forrester. So if Acacia blocks away Bob Roos, there's a beautiful chain push play from Forrester onto Santos to just move away.
That's a 1 in 9 from McAneely. That needs a reroll.
Magnelli. No, that was not the play. The spotting play was a chain push. Oh, boo.
It should
Boo,
still
boo, boo.
work.
This was it.
Are the Celtics going to try and stall this out rather than score?
Yeah. No. I think they can. Oh, McFilio. I think they can score.
I think with Jordi Julius on the field, the best thing you can possibly do is run in a touchdown here. The thrower makes the block. The push is good enough to free up Bane Mactilio, who can score without dice if he wants to now.
This is not a stall from the Celtics.
Bane Mactilio does not. He's going to hand off to McAneely.
This is all very confusing. But why not? This is semi-stalling, yes. It was an open play, no dice to score, and the Celtics decided not to do it.
Last
Okay, that's a
re-roll.
fair rush. That's not going to take the last re-roll.
Oh,
And
he's
that's a
knocked
KO.
himself
All
out,
right.
says Disel Antonius.
Antony is out.
Free removal for the Red Squigs, who are basically down to 4 players in the backfield, and Riley Witherwit as a scoring threat. But so far, they've only needed 1. And that 1 has been Jordy Julius. We just need to find 1 more route in for that War Dancer.
Ready, steady.
Or maybe 2, or maybe 3. I don't know. It's hard to say. Witherwit is coming back now. Dodge from Rouse.
This is going to be a lip. This is going to be a dodge.
Yeah, we're blitzing the ball carrier again. Are we just diving that cage?
Yeah.
Jordy Julius. He's gonna.
Okay, first dodge is good.
Is he gonna dodge all the
We're
way
going
around
to
the
keep
back?
Dodging. Yeah, likely. Until dodge fails.
Ah, Jordy Julius all the way. Last
One
reroll.
die.
He's got frenzy. He
Not
can have
good
another
enough.
go.
That's
He gets the
frenzy.
pow.
Oh my God, Julius, 4 sacks.
Unbelievable individual performance from this War Dancer. But the ball is still next to Pontus Budaboos. And there's only
We need
really
to
a
fed
loner who can gather it.
We need to Fed doing the job.
Here goes Duffett. He's going to
my
base it. That was 2 rushes, all the dodges. Can Zathos recover this? Oh, no!
Oh,
He's
he
knocked
tried.
himself
Oh, he
out
killed himself.
on the dodge.
And the ball. Okay, the ball is friendly for the Squigs.
I swear, if that had bounced into Budaboos's hands.
Yeah, you would have been accused of completely rigging this game.
I will never beat the allegations of rigging the dice in the Celtics' favour. But the Red Squigs are hanging on. They are hanging on. There's a pow on Darby
that's
Duffett.
the pound of it.
And that's a
The
KO.
pound,
That
the
might
break,
need
and
an
the
Apo.
removal. This is not a rig. There's the Apo. That's not rigged dice at all. That's not rigged dice. This is perfectly normal. This is one normal day in the Celtics' life.
Next will be the hit from McTillier, who could have scored. He finds the pow. No, it's actually the hit from McNamara, the blitzer. And that's an armor break. And that is a stun. And now the ball is loose. And when the ball is loose, you know what's coming next.
There's only one guy. So be bold and be brave.
Pontus Budaboos picks it up and will run to relative safety.
More stall. My goodness.
Have we
This is shameful.
not been watching Jordy Julius in this game? Or are we just that arrogant as the Tor Lithanel Celtics? Have we not been watching this guy? He sacked the ball 4 times, but he'll definitely not be able to do it a 5th. No knockdown on Julius. Pushes him off diving tackle, but presumably Kyogo Legarda will come across to do something about that. McAneely going to just make more of a screen. I mean, even for Jordy Julius, this is a big ask from here. And he is completely on his own. Legarda makes the dodge. And another. Using the dodge skill that time. So that, we think, is enough to keep Geordie Julius at bay. It certainly makes his first dodges a lot harder, and that is an immediate goal from Riley Witherwitz. It was a big ask to get Lagarda out of the way. We would probably only have made our lives more difficult there. And the Celtics, I reckon now, have this one in the bag. I assume we'll hand off to McAneely because we've been incredibly keen to score on the plus movement catcher. But yeah, the game has basically rested on 2 dice rolls. At half time, the Red Squigs were looking the favourites. 1 snake in that second half. And other than Geordie Julius, who has done everything in his power to keep this game alive as a contest, we're going to hand off to Hugh McNamara, and instead we're going to score on the new blitzer. Unless Geordie Julius has one more miracle left in him. Oh, there's a dodge to foul. A foul on Duffett. The armour break is enough. Send-off won't matter so much. It's a stun on the strip ball. The strip ball is what we wanted out of action. McTilio is sent off. Well, Geordie Julius, what have you got? It's actually not the worst sequence of dice you've ever seen.
That's a 5+. Oh, diving tackle.
Yeah, we're going to have to re-roll it. We're not going to re-roll it. Julius goes down, and it is not to be for the Whitepeak Red Squigs. Will we consider the surf on Bob Rouse? It looks like we will.
I don't think we consider the surf. Why the surf? Gives you no SPP.
Sends a message, perhaps. The Celtics do still have to play the Red Squigs. They might want rid of that dirty play. It's going to be a blitz with the ball carrier. Well, finds the pow. And the replacement for Henrik McStillius. Oh, my word. Hugh McNamara gets the Kaz and the score on his debut. Look at that play.
Excellent, superb, and absolutely not rigged.
That is a Tor Lithanel Celtics blitzer in the making right there.
Nice.
Celtics through to the quarterfinals. The Red Squigs are out. That means that both of last season's finalist coaches, Victor Rage and Tony Tooth, have fallen at the round of 16 stage of this season's competition. So we'll definitely have a new champion team and a new champion coach. Well, that was going to be the case anyway. But both coaches in the final will not have made the final before as well. Celtics win 2-1. We will go back in to check on MVPs and the like. But a really, really entertaining game. Hugh McNamara with the MVP. Was it going to be anybody else? Gets his 8 SPP immediately. What a player.
Immediately, my goodness. Actually, it was some extra SPP there. 1 extra SPP. Bob Roos, one of the last men standing, gets the MVP, which is, I don't know if it's optimal or not, but you have to take it. He may become a dodge sneaky git sooner than later.
I mean, if I was gonna analyze the whole game, I would say that game was really about 3 players. Geordie Julius for the Red Squigs for sure, who did his best to make up for his snake with 4 sacks on the ball. Just couldn't keep a hold of it because Pontus Budabus and Kyogo Lagada combined are a potent force for the Celtics. They did all the hard work throughout the whole game. McNamara really steals the glory. There's no way he was the MVP for the whole game, but gets the recency bias from the MVP judges, no doubt, with that superb casualty plus touchdown play on the final turn of the game. So the Celtics go through to the Howitzer Cup quarterfinals. That means we know 6 of the teams in the quarterfinals now. There's 2 games left to see. They will be on the second helpings show, which I believe will be either on Wednesday or on Sunday. Keep an eye on Mongoose is going to let us know in the Disc Zord when that's going to happen. And there's 2 games left to see. There's the Saltonman Puritans against the Hansburg Hamhawks. All second division affair, that one. And we have the Quintex City Assassins against the Tor Lithanel Rangers. So we're guaranteed 1 second division team through. The Assassins have the chance to make it what would be a 3rd second division team in the Howitzer Cup quarterfinals. It was a long stream, Viking Cup. Your thoughts?
It wasn't an expected end of the year stream, but it was a very enjoyable one with a very, very nice last game between the Celtics and the Squigs, who were close to bringing, or not close, but they had a shot to bring the Celtics out of the comp. But the competition is rigged and they are going to win, so who cares? All in all, it was a great game. It was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, commiseration to Rasta and the Red Squigs. They are out at this early stage. But Rasta did have a run to the final last season, so perhaps it is someone else's turn. The Red Squigs are just struggling for results a little bit. Since getting promoted to the Elite Division. It's not quite there for them at the moment.